Hey guys, today we looked at this VTOMAN or VTOMAN. It is the VL7. It is a 6000 amp jump starter. As you see a picture of it here. If you look at the sides right here, it will tell you it has overcharge protection, overcurrent protection, short circuit protection, reverse polarity protection, AI software protection, high and low temp protection, spark proof protection, over voltage protection, overload protection, and reverse charge protection. It's going to come in a box like this that you will basically just has a tab on the back. You just slide it out. This is my first time opening this. It's kind of stiff. And right away I see it has a really nice carrying case with a strap. So I'm just going to grab the strap, pull it out. Make sure there's nothing else in the case. There's not. I will close that back up. You're going to have a really nice case like this. And here's the top. It says VTOMAN, VTOMAN, Volt Smart, Power Strong. So you're going to unzip, and we will get our first look at the actual unit. Inside the pocket here, there's a mesh pocket. You will see it has USB to C to C charger and a USB to B charger. It has a quick reference guide that is about 4 pages on each side, but 2 pages are just pictures. And it has a QR scannable code that will take you to detailed instructions. So the unit itself, this is a rather large unit. So that's kind of neat. So this unit is about, I'd say this thing's about 9 inches long and maybe 5 inches wide. You can see right there, there is a flashlight. There is the boost button that if you need it, you could hit the boost. We'll try not to use those if we don't have to. You're going to see it has a US right here on the bottom. A US out and another out and a type C. So I'm guessing this is a charger. We'll hook it up to a phone and see. This is what makes me, and it has a, if you have the unit that for a DC 12 volt, there's a plug in there for that. Now it doesn't come with one, but there is a plug in there for one if you have the DC outlet. So there's also the QR scannable code I told you about here on the back. So right here you see we have my phone. Up here at the top, it's just a picture of the battery. So what I did was I took the USB to C charger, plugged it into the bottom, plugged it in the phone. Now I'm going to turn the unit on. You hold it for a few seconds till you see it come on. It's at 84%. You're going to see it has a USB signal right there telling you that the USB is connected and it's at 84%. And if you look at my phone right here, you will see the lightning bolt. So it is charging my phone. So this is also a battery backup. You can use it to charge your stuff. So I have it on 84%. If I push the button again, the light comes on. Push it again, it's dimmer. There is a signal light and an emergency light. So it's got 4 settings. You hit it once, it's the light. Hit it the second time, it's a dimmer light. There is a flag down someone light, and hey, I've got an emergency light. And this is very bright. So it's got 4 different settings on that. And it's the same power button. You hold it for about 3 to 5 seconds to power it on, and you use that same button to turn your 4 modes for your light. A lot of them don't have this. You're going to notice the red side as you wrap it around the bottom, and also the black side, positive and negative. There's a spot to actually latch these into place, and there's little grooves. So when you lock them in, they're locked into place, and it will also keep your wires here. So you're not going to have the piece that's removable like you see in a lot. This is actually built in, which makes it nice. Now this unit weighs probably 5 to 7 pounds. This is a heavy duty unit. 6,000 amps is quite powerful for jumping. So this should be able to jump just about anything. So here's our unit. Basically, when you look at this, you're going to see the top of my battery says plus. This side says minus. Your battery also says plus and minus. Plus, most cars have other things on there that say plus or minus. So when I look at this, I'm going to hook it up. Let's say I'm hooking this up and I hook it up wrong. I know this is my positive. I know this is my negative. The unit is actually set up so that it's, if you're looking at it head on, you don't mess it up. But for the sake of this video, we're going to show you it has protection for it. So we're going to hook the positive up to the negative up to the positive. And right there, there is a red light. I don't know how well you can see it. It tells you that that is not right. I can see it on here, right there. It's telling you, hey, you do not have this hooked up properly. You have this backwards. So what you're going to do when that happens, you are going to flip-flop these. Positive to positive, negative to negative like they're supposed to be. The unit comes on and it tells you it's ready to start. You notice I did not turn this unit on. I need to jump my car, so I just hooked them up. Some units you have to turn this on afterwards or turn it on beforehand. This one automatically started, and you'll see it gives me the green light. It says, hey, I'm on, I'm ready to go. When I had them backwards, it said, hey, you got that backwards. When that happens, two things. Number one, it won't let you start it. Number two, it doesn't do a feedback. If you get this on backwards on some of these units, and if they don't have the overcharge or reverse polarity or all that, it's going to backfeed into there, and you can blow boards. You can do a lot of damage to your car. This unit will protect that from happening. Now, my car does not need jumped, but if it did, I would have this set up perfect, and it tells me, hey, I'm ready to go, I'm green. I would just jump in and start my car. Then when you're done, you would just take this off. And remember, it has this little neat device, straight to there, up under here, straight to here. Make sure you don't get your finger caught in there, and it's good to go. And there's two ways you can do this. It'll time itself out, or you can hold the button down and it will time out. You can shut it off that way. But it will time itself out. It won't stay on forever and discharge. So that's another neat feature. So once again, you're going to notice this unit is off because I actually have a car that I'm going to have to jump. So I'm going to hook it up correctly because we already showed you what would happen if you didn't. It won't work. It gives you the red light. So I got to hook my negative up to my negative, positive up to the positive. This will come on itself right there, and it tells me it's ready to start. So I just get in my car and I'll start it. So got it hooked up. We showed you how to hook it up. Just start my car. Jumped right away. Now we can just go take the unit off. So I just remove both of these. Then remember this cool little device, the way this is set up. You can just click this into place. Click this into place. Then you will just close this back up. Your car may or may not have it. I always close this right away so I don't forget it. So guys, we are back with this VTOMAN. I'm not exactly sure which way it's supposed to be pronounced, so I do both. 6000 amp VL7. This unit is heavy duty, 6,000 amps. It's also a heavy unit. It weighs 5 to 7 pounds. Really like the way you can cross these over and clip them into place right away. The overcharge overvolt protection, the backfeed protection is really nice. I showed you if I hooked it up wrong, it gave me a red signal right away. It said, hey, this is not right. And you also notice it did not come on. When I hook it up properly, it came on right away and it gave the green signal. So if you did hook it up wrong and it wasn't on, it will not come on. You have to hook it up properly, then it will automatically come on. It's ready to jump. It will time itself out, or you can push the button. If you need to do this button here to force it, you can. You really shouldn't ever have to use that unless it's something your battery's so dead or something so wrong that it doesn't work. 99% of the time, you will never use this bottom button. It is there if you need it. But for the most part, if you hook this up properly and it's not on, the green will come on, say it's ready to go. If it's not on and it's backwards, it'll just say, hey, it's not hooked up right. If it is on and you hook it up wrong, it's still going to give you the red signal. It's not going to let you start it. It's not going to let you damage your car. It protects you from yourself. That's a really nice feature. So you got your light with 4 different settings. It's got heavy, bright, dull, emergency, and flag down. You got all those. You've got these clamps here are not thin ones like a lot of them are. They're really heavy duty. So that's going to be another nice feature. And it's just a really nice unit. I definitely would recommend this. Also, we don't want to forget that it does have this feature on the bottom that you can hook up the 12 volt to use it as a charge pack. You can hook up the USB to C, the USB to C. So you can use this as a battery backup or a battery unit. So that's really nice as well. We're going to put the link for this in the description. Like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. And if you want a really powerful, really good jumper, this VTOMAN 6,000 amp, 6,000, that's a lot. VL7 is a super sweet unit.